So, the Russian Starseed report back to Franklin. Night.
The blood. Always the blood. The only taste worse than victory is defeat. What was long sought after is upon us. Change. Not all on Crucible will approve of what you have done, but doing what is right is seldom easy or free of difficulty. You have given us all a chance for self-determination. Maybe in time we will be worthy of going to the stars. For some of us, that will be a rude awakening. You have my enduring thanks. And anytime you need safe harbor, know that Crucible is here for you.
Thank you. Better to heal. Better to lose the spaceship and recover.
Thanks for stopping to chat. Is healed now? Or what? No. Let's treat infections. Any hazards? Nothing. How much resources does he have? About half a cargo hold. Even less. Okay. Now he complete those quests. Let's play this one. A lot of them. Continue collecting potato for to speak to Diana and maybe Copper, also Cooper. And okay, talk to Sergeant Jimmy. Who's she? Where is it? Let's complete all of those small quests, maybe. Lodge. Commercial district. Okay, let's go. I didn't want to know to upload all my cargo to that
That your ship
lodge.
that landed not too long ago?
Where is
Sure is
she?
something. Been up there, huh?
They suggest me go to the spaceport. Okay, let's go. That way, not in a hurry. And she is here. You see. What does she offer? Ah, it's here.
Well, hello.
Okay.
You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty
Suggest me a
issues.
job. Well, what do
Part-time
you offer?
security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure.
No pressure.
We've had some gaps in the schedule
You're very
lately.
loyal.
Macy's out on maternity leave. Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested? Well, first things first, I have to ask, do you have any security experience at all? It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And resilience is definitely an important trait for any officer. Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details.
The mission.
Aegis? They're basically UC intelligence. They help identify threats to New Atlantis before they become problems. While we're separate departments, there are times we need to rely on each other, so it's important to keep a good working relationship. We do Agent Plato this favor, and maybe he'll toss us some intel when an investigation stalled. Tit for tat. You know how it works. Well, just because you're bringing it here doesn't mean that's where it'll end up. As for why, you can ask Aegis. As far as I'm concerned, it's none of my business.
What?
You know, MAST, the Military,
Hmm.
Administrative, and
Oh, what
Scientific
is it?
Triumvirate. Giant building in the center of the city?
I've seen it
Headquarters of the
before.
entire United Colonies? I really should have given you a more thorough interview. Let me know if you have any questions.
Okay, let's do it. So let's go in traditional way through the spot. Where should I go? How much do I carry? 62. Not much. Yeah, I wanted to rebuild my... no, but let's do it now. Rebuild my Orion. I carry it just in case. And on the other items. This internet needs to be installed. Let us install large battery. The tactical one. Let's see tactical. Okay, maybe later. It's healed. Restaurant 30%. Quick care. And still is basic improvement. Then point me go there now. But before it was another direction. Okay, let's see. Where is it? Where should he go? Oh, so many floors. It should be explored. Let's look around. Never been here before. Why are you?
Excuse me.
Hey, the range is available if you need it, but I'd better not see you pointing a weapon anywhere else.
He just needs what? Oh boy, that was approved?
Excuse me? I've got 2 system surveys and a computational analysis waiting on me. Some other time, maybe?
If you bump into the president, can you remind her that I'm still waiting for approval on the dispensary funding? Oh, I'm kidding. Don't actually do that. It is surprising how many people need to be reminded to go in for... It is my pleasure to attempt to steer this lumbering bureaucracy towards doing something useful for its citizens, keeping them healthy. My background's in medicine, but I like to think I've graduated from helping one patient at a time to, well, all of them at once. I really do. No group has done more for humanity than the United Colonies, and it is gratifying to be a part of that. Keeping our citizens in good health is vital to our continued success. You're always welcome to stop by.
Look around a bit. We
Yes?
work here.
Always feels like we're understaffed.
You are, of course, welcome.
Reliant Medical needs those samples. Never should have trusted that shipping company.
Just be aware that I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to discuss the details of my division's work.
Use those stimulators.
I'm the acting head of Aegis, the intelligence division here in Mast. I oversee all our active projects and agents in the field, and I'm afraid that's about as much detail as I can give you. All you really need to know is that we're here to serve and we're the good guys. Our main priority is the safety and security of the citizens and assets of the United Colonies, wherever they may be. We keep an eye on, well, everything. That's a level of detail I can't get into. Don't worry. We've got plenty of good people working hard. That is a word that has been used, both for good and ill, to describe us at times. Well, you're certainly entitled to that opinion. And there are plenty of others who share it. We'll be looking out for you just the same. No. My parents would never have been so presumptuous. Every agent who joins Aegis gets to choose a pseudonym, pending approval, of course. I chose this for myself when I signed on. I have, of course, since learned that I am not nearly as smart as I thought I was as a younger man. I suppose none of us are. We're the intelligence arm of the United Colonies. Think of it this way. UC security responds to threats. It's Aegis's job to anticipate and prevent them.
Yeah, I see.
Ah, right. You're Sergeant Yumi's recruit. You're taller than I expected. Oh, it wasn't a compliment. Just an observation. In any case, let me fill you in. We have a dead drop that we think has been compromised. So I'd like someone from UC Security to handle the pickup instead. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi, and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets routed back to Aegis. Well, I told the sergeant that anyone hired for this job should get my stamp of approval first. Nothing personal. It's just this sort of work isn't part of your normal detail. Take the Nat to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches. Grab it and deliver it to Sergeant Yumi and the job's done. You really should know better than to ask for classified intel. What is this, your first day on the job? Don't worry, I'm just giving you a hard time. I still can't tell you what's in the package, though. Good luck with the mission. I hope you're not here to report. Make sure that package gets to UC Security.
Defense Research has about a dozen active contracts right now. We'll see which ones pan out.
I'm glad that my question shows me where to go by these markers. Okay.
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may... Yes? You needed something? This is Mast, the beating heart of the United Colonies. Every decision made in the civilized galaxy takes place inside these walls. I'm one of Mast's resource officers. It's my job to ensure those here on official business get where they're going promptly, and that any rule breaking is dealt with swiftly. Enjoy your time in New Atlantis.
I have a feeling today's going to be a day. Don't you agree?
It's been a pretty good year. We have performed our projections for the third straight quarter. I am the data reflects the work we put in. It's validating.
How's the invest? Still have questions? Go ahead and ask. Nicely done. It's really hard to find good help these days. That being said, my luck seems to be turning around. We've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late, not just you. Who knew all I had to do was put up a sign? As am I. And the best part is, since you're all part-timers, there's no paperwork. Anyway, here's your payment. And if I have any more work for you, I'll let you know. Ah, if it isn't my favorite part-time security officer. It's a lot of work, as always. People like to say, New Atlantis is the safest city in the settled systems. How hard could your job be? Well, safety doesn't happen by accident. It takes a lot of work and a lot of people. I've got nothing at the moment, but come back later, and I might have something for you. Take care.
Mission. So they want me to build the an outpost. Vulture's Roost, maybe later. Deposit in cave on Epsilon, let's go there. Why not? Just energy.
You don't want to return the hail. I'm making another run out
You
of New
again.
Atlantis, taking universals out in the stars to get closer to God and space travel is whether it's respect for. Have you ever felt? I've jumped dozens of, but I'll keep jumping.
Выходи, конечно, не задыхал.
It was a pleasure talking with you, but I hope God watches over you.
Look way to have a better experience. These are so big.
Do you need something? It is good to see you.
Did you need something?
Maybe not necessary. Let him. Can you hear me?
Greetings, Captain.
Yes, definitely you should try. Where is this cave? Over there, it's so far. I feel like exploring unknown planets, vast spaces, solitude places, island landscapes, and some missions and quests. This game for you. It also allows you to develop your character items. Thank you for watching. To be honest, this is my only game for about 2 years. I also played other games of this studio. Fallout, Oblivion, Skyrim. But I used to play other games about 20-50 years ago, not only from the studio, but also games such as Half-Life, Stalker, Far Cry, Crysis, some auto simulators and fly simulators. I played the game at first, let me remember, in 1990 or 1991. But I having the computer at that time. So what should he find? Search a Vitinium deposit in cave on Okora Epsilon. Okay, let's look for Vitinium. What is it? I'm a little distracted by the conversation. What is it? Tetrafluorides. Let's go. And how much should he found? Argon, silver. Where is ruthenium? Precious ruthenium. Where is it? Aluminium, dysprosium. It's also rare. Let's take it. But where is ruthenium? Tetrafluorides. Sometimes the game has bugs and file and mission, so mission can't be accomplished due to bugs, but it's not so sufficient. The game was undergoing several upgrades. Now it works much better than 2 years ago. The environmental is getting more hazardous. Maybe I can't searching for demanding resources for ages, for a long range. New streamer because of not so many followers, and I'm just playing. If you want to like you watch, just watch and accomplish my our company. What? It's like we came together at home and playing a game which we like, which we both like. That's what I used to do when I was a child and had my first computer. My friends came to my home and we played some computer games, discussed about it, or speaking something other things which wasn't connected to the game. Oh, what about environmental? It's getting more hazardous. But where's Ruthenium? I'm again was a little distracted by conversation. Okay, let's go to the spaceship and recover a little. And the Ruthenium is not accessible now. I'm waiting for some marker which points me where to go. Those markers are very helpful in this game to not rent for a long time. Okay, but now we have to go to the spaceship. Oh, what is it? What is there? Abandoned robotic facility. Not bad. Some useful items there. But now go to the spaceship. Yes, I do my stream after work, in my free time. Just a lazy time. Oh, environmental is much hazardous. Go to the spaceship and they connect to recover. Kali, I'm from Ukraine. Kali, where is it?
Falcon ID of service, Captain.
Ruthenium. If it lasts too long, I go and begin another quest. Can't see any Ruthenium deposits. Let's be more attentive. Maybe we'll find something. What is it? Rock pile. Iron. I don't need an iron. I suppose it is a book. They sent me for Virginia, but there isn't. And it's dark in addition. Okay, let's go out and play another quest. In addition, such an environment is so hazardous. What else does he have? Search for neon in cave on Cantra. Let's search for neon and see if it's present. If it presents.
Stroud Ekton ships may be good, but
Hey, stranger.
better run hope
Okay.
than Walters. Wow, how amazing. Am I right? Well, maybe next.
Let me tell you, I don't
You have a conversation, okay. I've saw it before.
I am surprised. Give it a
The conversation.
You say that to the thanks, stranger.
Meet up at the hitching post?
Yeah.
All right, all right.
I am sick to death hearing about your...
And you flew away. It's a Marion. Been to Marion. Protection skill increases accuracy and range.
Hi. Please disregard.
Landing site. I forgot to explore a landing site on those planets. Oh, and by the way, and I forgot to explore Doc's factory for water. And a lot of locations here also. Spaceship here. Let's see what is it. Who are they? Is invisible in the running mode. Maybe it's also bug, or maybe it's due to his high level of sneaking skills and free items with invisible quality. And the invisible feature works when he in sneaking mode and doesn't work when he runs. But despite the fact he only invisible when he runs. Maybe it's a bug. Reset. Vanguard. Okay, let's go to this cave. Oh. Let's continue. The North Post. This farm is run quite fast. Oh, the rotation of this plant even higher than in the Earth. We can go to the cave. Neon, as I remember. Have to find. Search for neon in cave in Canton. Tesium. Tesium. Neon. What should it be? And the Vitunium also should be present in those caves. Like neon in this one. Okay, let's go back. Marker shows me where to go. That's great. Sure. Send your Discord. Let me guess. You offer services concerning to drawing avatars, pictures, and some appearance of the count. Palladium in cave on Golda. Golda. Is it a Discord or Insta? back. Let me find. Copy and forgot how to search for friends in Discord. Add a friend, you see, by username. Paste your username. Enable notification. Send your friend request. If everything was right, you should what is from this both? WYDM or AD line, call it 86,929. 86. Second is for Insta or disk. Discord. Searching again. Sending a friend request to the next name. "27 kilometers to shipping crate. Not so far." Okay.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your...
Oh, such a beautiful view. What is scanner shows me industrial outpost. Let's go to the cave. And something over there. So far, even scanner doesn't show me. Oh, now I can see the third dirty slab. The same structures as usual, but I'm not bothered with that. Sometimes there are new locations. There was a crossing to new location. New structures. Let's see, where is the palladium? Let's see. Just looking for palladium. Ah, it had to be taken by hand. Palladium, that's great. What should it be? The SP to take palladium, and palladium is there. Maybe mission accomplished. Let's go to another one. Collapsed observation tower. I have to switch off the sound because of the noise.
It is a beautiful day, huh?
too exciting back then. Most ships would have bugged any way we can repair. Transferring credits now. You take care. Transmission received. Help you? I'll take your credits, sure.
I was hoping you would stop by.
You need something?
stealing my take? Just step away from my find. I'll let this go, but don't let it happen again. If you're lucky, you might find another one around here. Okay. Hello. Howdy. Pardon. Yes? What?
You didn't hear this from me.
Hell yeah! This is awesome! Hey there, what's up? Yeah, sorry, I don't do autographs. Now that would be something new for a change. You can't even imagine how many people ask for an autograph or picture after I've been modding all night. It gets really annoying. Programming the beats? Turning the dials? Come on, stay with me here. Hey, I love my fans. I just don't like when they take things too far, you know? My music slate's gone. Completely vanished. I had all of my new songs figured out on that thing, and someone ripped me off. Total drag. I started playing music when I was 10. My father had an old electronic keyboard he passed down to me, and I fell in love with the thing. By the time I was 15, I got my first track and started club hopping. I was pretty young, but with my father as manager, he watched my back. 4 years later, and here I am, booked into the hottest club in the settled systems. Pretty crazy. Hope you're enjoying the music at the lounge. Oh yeah, absolutely. It allows me to step away from myself for a while and harmonize with the universe. There's music out there, you know, if you listen. The trick is not getting hooked on that feeling. I got close to that state a few times, but reality and responsibility has always managed to pull me back. Oh man, wow, that would be so cool. Yeah, please. I thought I sensed a decent aura around you when you walked up. The thing is, I perform here at the lounge every single night, which means I can't repeat the same set over and over. I have to keep it real. Songs, lyrics, poems, all of my thoughts, basically. We're talking 3 years of stuff. It's not like I can just rewrite everything. Some of those moments of inspiration are long gone, out of my mind. That's why I write them down. Hey, don't worry about it. If you find that music slate, I'll shunt you some credits. Make it worth your time. Oh, and if you're looking for a lead, talk to Micah. She works the bar at Euphorica, and she's a walking grapevine. Anyway, I got to figure out how I'm going to mod my next set. I'll see you around, okay? Well, most of the people who come through here are fans, and they're either zoned or just digging the rhythms. That leaves collectors, competitors, or just a thief trying to make a cred. It could be anyone, really. People try to put a price on everything. Doesn't matter if it's music or the stars. If that price is big enough, you start attracting people with bad vibes and long knives. Only a matter of time before you get cut. See you on the flip.
Ranger. You don't.
Geobank ATMs are spread throughout the settled system.
If the gangs can keep them.
Each of our baristas undergoes enhanced training. I'm sure you receive some best coffee.
Spin load, after spin load.
Okay, let's settle this once and for all.
This is not a
Velocity or Chimera?
You kidding? Chimera, all
What's up?
day.
Excuse me, I don't suppose you're looking for a robotics expert, are you? I have a vested interest in getting out of Neon.
See, you just proved my point. Down your third velocity, and you're out cold. By the third Chimera, you're floating on.
So much for common courtesy.
I don't know about you, but that's where I'd rather
If you're
I'm looking
planning
for
on visiting
payload
us,
specialist.
we respectfully ask
Where
you
the
to do
hell
so
did
in
Micah
the
learn to
members
mix a
lounge.
drink like that anyway?
Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace. Customers choose our lounge because they desire a more relaxed and sedate journey as they experience the joy of Aurora. We have no blaring music, no crowds, no chaos. The mood here is specifically crafted to allow a full range of mindful self-exploration. On the contrary, Our members' lounge has been specifically tailored for that very task. It's a completely secure and monitored environment where you can enjoy your aurora without the fear of being disturbed, a rare commodity in Neon. If you desire access to the lounge, you can purchase admittance for a completely reasonable fee. Otherwise, you're welcome to relax, listen to our music, and perhaps enjoy a chimera. Not only will you be able to experience one of the most exclusive Aurora lounges in Neon, you also have access to our private bar. The bartender down there is a personal friend of mine, and he sells some rather unique items. It's a specialty alcoholic beverage only served here at Euphorica. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. No problem. Let me know if you change your mind. If you need anything else, please, don't hesitate to ask. I see. I'd be willing to divulge this information for the right price. Because when you work the bar, your clients tend to be more honest than they'd like to be. And besides, information isn't a drink that you can sample. When clients come to my bar, they expect a certain amount of discretion. Eroding their trust is not something I'm willing to do for free. Thank you for your business. The man you want goes by the name of Stratos. You'll find him at Madame Savage's. He's what you would call a fan of Miss Borealis's works. Or maybe fanatic is a more accurate term. Either way, he's the one you want. But you didn't hear it from me. Certainly. Now you do understand that the fee is for unlimited use and that it's non-refundable. Excellent. Then here is your access key. Please let us know if anything in the lounge interferes with your comfort. Don't forget to ask Q to see our special menu.
Micah knows how to make a drink.
Sure. Thanks, Micah.
Hello there. On behalf of Euphorica, I welcome you to our members' lounge. I'll be happy to provide whatever you need from our private bar to enhance your experience. Can I get you anything? Some Aurora, perhaps?
Understandable. In the meantime, please let me know if there's anything else you need.
Please, let me know if you'd like any Aurora.
Howdy.
Hello, specialist. That's what I'm looking for.
Any vacancies on your crew? I'm not asking for much, just a reason. Why is that?
Yeah, I hope. I can see that.
I'll do it, but only... Thanks. Where are you sending me? Be there soon.
If you require any Aurora to enhance your experience, you let me
Take it easy.
I'll take a wine, please.
Of course. Please enjoy.
Thanks, Micah.
See you soon, Captain.
Rather be doing this than getting this.
My life isn't perfect, but whose is? I've got it good, all things considered.
I just don't like how Stroud...
Madame. Sauvages. Nice.
Yes?
How do you stay at this bar and drink Velocity all day? Don't you have a job?
My job is to keep track of all the latest trends. Hopping from bar to bar is reason. All love.
Had a second to chat? Damn, I really...
I've been applying to different megacorps in the area.
If you're hiring, I could really...
Yeah.
Hey there.
A good song can play on repeat for hours, and it never gets old. Mate, I love her music so much. You're a fan of Borealis too? I vibe with that bird hard. She's a beast on the beats, and I love her. Got a track in me head right now. Boom! 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 Yeah, hear it? It's bloody mood, innit? I just need some more Aurora so I can get me head bobbing with the wave. Find that zone. Yeah, which is why it pains me to be here and not in the Astral Lounge. I can't stand being away from that place. And, but I can't listen to Borealis if I'm not zoning. That bird song deserves the best eye Aurora can fly. Mate, there's no way in hell I'm giving you this. This slate brings me closer to her. As her biggest fan, I feel like I deserve to have it. Why would I part with the one thing that connects me to her? Huh. That makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. Really? I didn't think she even knew who I was. As much as I hate to admit it, you're right. Okay, you can have the slate. But next time I stop by, I want to hear a mod so sick it beats the piss out of my brain.
Too bad it's down.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy.
Who are
I'm gonna
you?
do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you. A gang. Worst gang there is. They'll stab you for kicks, taking bets on how long you squeal before you bleed out. And that's not a hyper whatchamacallit. They seriously did that. Poor Ted. Hey, it's your ass, not mine on the line. Whole area's gone to hell. Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad. you'll find them at Madame Sauvage's. They're always holding auditions, as they call it. Looking for new blood. So, for being so helpful, chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart. Hey, thanks. Look, I mean it. Go back to the plaza. Ain't nothing but shit and misery over here.
Got the call, someone's power kept going down.
I'm a little stoned right now. So, let's take it slow, okay? Feeling the music? A fan, really. Although, I guess I shouldn't. They can get pretty possessive. Doesn't matter if it's my things or my time. I get that. There's definitely a line you shouldn't cross. But sounds like it all worked out in the end. I've got my slate, which means the people will get their trip. Inspiration's like a wave. Sometimes it's hard to catch it before the break. That's what this slate is. A still wave. A feeling frozen in time. And I appreciate you bringing it back to me. Yeah, it looked like nothing was downloaded or tampered with. I'm almost glad it was taken by a fan instead of a competitor. Would have been awful to lose that thing. I was working on a brand new concept piece about floating into the center of existence. I'm not feeling it yet. I'm still working out the last few sections, but eventually I'll give it a spin in the Astral Lounge. Thanks again for finding that thing. Next time, I'll try and keep an eye on it. Hope you enjoy the show.
Keep your nose clean.
Galbank ATMs are spread throughout the city.
I'm doing great, actually.
You'll visit a rarefied area for all your daily adventures.
What can I get you? The other day, Styx, I met a miner from Gazal. Help yourself. You do that? Huh. Okay. Maybe I misjudged you. I appreciate the offer, but it isn't about the money. The lowlife that did this to my buddy calls himself Warlord. You can probably find him somewhere near Euphorica. Scare the crap out of this punk, and it'll teach all the Ebside lunatics that nobody messes with me and the Styx. I knew a guy a few years ago who ran up a hell of a tab with me. I'm talking thousands of credits, but at least he'd make regular payments. One day the payment stopped, so I tracked him down. Found out he got mixed up with an Aurora dealer and fell from the upper platform. Since I had a legit claim, the city awarded me his property, which amounted to the contents of a storage container. Guess what I found inside? Took me a few months to scrounge up the parts, but I'd say I did a pretty decent job getting Styx up and running. Warlord's one of the Disciples, one of Neon's street gangs that claims it owns Ebside. A few years back, the gang tried to break in here and rob my place, but Styx put one of them down and sent another to Reliant on a stretcher. He and his buddies have been harassing me ever since. Mostly by scaring away my customers and stealing my deliveries. Warlord still swears he'll get even with me, and he came pretty damn close when he somehow managed to disable Styx and sprayed him with paint. It feels like it's only a matter of time before he gets past Styx, and I'm done for. It's no big secret. I lost it fighting on the Freestar side during the Colony War. I was a ground pounder. Slogged it out in the trenches with the troops. And did pretty well, too. Until an EM weapon took out our transport. They pulled me out of the wreckage, but the damage was done. Honestly, I consider myself lucky. Most of the other soldiers died in the crash. I know you'll be surprised, but thanks to my sparkling personality, I don't exactly have the easiest time making friends. That means I spend a lot of time talking to Styx, and Model A robots, they're not really programmed for casual conversation. The net result is I end up talking to a machine and looking like I'm out of my mind. Hell, maybe I am. You know, Styx, crime in this city gets worse by the day.
trying to cut down on the
By the store today, boss. Your tag's still on it.
Ha! And it's gonna stay that way, if that old Cyclops knows what's good for him. You like art? Then you should see the tag job on the robot at Neon Tactical. It's my best work. Cyclops should be thanking me. I dressed up his toy real nice, gave him a total makeover. He's lucky that's all I did after what that thing did to my crew. We tried to rob his store and reload our crew. That's when his little toy unloaded on us. Lost some good disciples in that group. If anything, that freak should be paying me. I thought it was pretty clever. If I trashed it, it'd stink for a bit, but he'd get over it. So I took a can of spray paint and put my tag on it. Now, every time that Cyclops opens up that eye, he's gonna see my art on his buddy. Yeah, I do. And I'll make art out of your guts if you step out of line. And what makes you think I will? Likewise. You know what? That does make sense. That's what I'm hoping. All right, all right. The Cyclops is one thing, but I know better than to mess with you. Besides, that Model A shredded my gun arm. I can't aim straight, let alone paint. Here, you give this to that freak and tell him we're even. Euphoric is home for people like us. And by people like us, I mean killers, thugs, and thieves. Now, I haven't killed anyone in a while, but that just means I'm due. Are you in a gang? You sound like a middle-aged bank teller. Yeah, I'm in a gang. The Disciples. Maybe you've heard of them. Only when I have a knife in my hand. The rest of the time, I just paint. Yeah, beat it.
Nothing beats getting zoned in the members' lounge.
Not sure how much longer I can survive.
the other day, Styx. Good work. I hope you made him squirm. Good. I bet that punk shit his pants when you threatened him. Thanks. Styx is gonna get a new paint job, a coat of wax, the works. He's gonna look brand new. Oh, and here, for your trouble. You know, Styx, crime in this city gets worse by the... You're in luck. Door's over that way.
Not. Interested. So always have to.
Oh, yes. Hello. Hello. I'm sorry if I sound rude, but would you mind coming back later? We're actually closed right now. I just forget to pull down the shutters. Oh, you're so kind. I really appreciate what you're trying to do, but I don't feel strong enough to talk about it right now. Perhaps another time, when I'm feeling up to it. Yes, I suppose keeping it bottled up inside isn't the best idea, now is it? The thing is, well, I lost my husband Thomas last week. He supposedly had a heart attack and fell from the upper platform. Of course, that's the official word from EON Security. I'm not so sure they're telling me the truth. No, they certainly aren't. How that security officer could stand there and tell me Thomas died of a heart attack. Well, it's a damn lie is what it is. I'm sorry, this is my problem. You're just here to shop, and here I am filling your head with my conspiracy theories. Please forgive me. My husband and I opened the shop about 8 years ago. We were hoping to cater to the workers at Generdyne and Xenofresh. The business has had its ups and downs, but lately our rent has skyrocketed, so we've been forced to raise our prices. Unfortunately, the workers assumed we were becoming greedy, and as a result, we've had a couple of incidents with shoplifting and some vandalism. Honestly, well, I'm just trying to make a living. Oh my, you're the first person in this awful, awful city that's reached out to help me. Thank you. The security officer's report said they never recovered my poor Thomas's body, which means they're only assuming he had a heart attack. But instead of leaving the case open until further evidence has been discovered, they've closed the book. I want to know why. The truth is all I've ever wanted. I suppose the proper place to start would be with Neon Security's witness, Tevin Anastas, that pompous ass over at the Emporium in Neon. Just please be very careful. I don't want to end up with 2 murders on my conscience. Oh, everyone has problems with Neon Security. They're terribly corrupt, with Administrator Bayou using them as his own personal brute squad. They come in here from time to time, but apart from being forced to give them employee discounts, I've never had anything suspicious happen. Tevin owns the Emporium over in Bayou Plaza. He's a horribly overbearing, pretentious man who wouldn't dare set foot in the underbelly. The strange thing is, we've never had to deal with him in person. Why he'd be involved in Thomas's death is absolutely beyond me. Huh? Oh, goodbye.
Too bad I can't squeak.
Can you believe Xenofresh charges us a licensing fee to fish near Neon?
Right now, and you may even have a chance
Neon's premier seller of all things incredible and exclusive.
So, why did you drag me in here?
You said you wanted to buy something nice for your girlfriend, so here we are.
Do you think I've suddenly inherited a fortune? This place is way out of my price range.
Hey, you're the one that told me she
Welcome
has
to the
expensive
Emporium.
tastes.
There's expensive, and then...
Are you sure you're in the right place? You certainly don't look like one of our usual clientele.
If you find something, I'll help you out, okay?
I cater to the high-end client. Affluent, intelligent, and successful. In Neon, that would be what we call the upper 10%. My apologies, then. Please forgive my disrespect. We have quite a few, shall we say, thugs that find their way into my establishment and create a disturbance. In fact, there's a particular Seoka member who calls himself Headlock, who repeatedly torments me by damaging my goods. The Seoka Syndicate, of course. I'm surprised you haven't run into any of them. They're a group of organized criminals who use threats and violence to push their own agenda. And honest people like me tend to suffer the consequences. They're based out of Neon, but no one is certain who runs the syndicate. Could be anyone. Ah, yes, the authorities. Neon Security. Corrupt, bumbling idiots who couldn't solve a crime if it occurred right in front of their faces. Anyway, I've already taken up too much of your valuable time. Was there anything else I could help you with? Oh my goodness, that's such a relief. You have no idea. Thank you for accepting my offer. Headlock's quite a dangerous gentleman. I believe you can find him hanging out somewhere in Epside near Frankie's Grab and Go. No one knows. Seoka are sleek, well-dressed mobsters. They aren't low-life gang members. Why they choose to hang out at a run-down little convenience store like that is beyond me. You say that, but Seoka aren't exactly pushovers when it comes to this sort of thing, so you better watch your ass. Anyway, that's really all I know. Head back here when you've taken care of the situation. Good luck. I believe he's a newer member of Seoka. They pulled him up out of one of the street gangs that crawl through our sewers. If you're wondering how I know about that, he boasts about it every time he comes in here. He's quite a large gentleman. I believe you can find him roaming the street somewhere in Epside near Frankie's Grab and Go. Look, if he somehow disappeared, you'd be doing everyone in EON a favor. No one would miss him, no one would care. Oh, I carry all sorts of unique items from across the settled systems. Luxury products for the discerning buyer. I'm not one to boast, but my shop won me my position as Administrator Bayou's personal decorator. His penthouse is my pièce de résistance. Before I forget, I also pay top credits to travelers that bring me unique baubles and trinkets, so keep your eyes open as you explore the spaceways. Please visit us again if you're in the market for luxury items.
Look, man, have a heart. I can't pay right now. But I'll spot you next time, okay?
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Look at you. You lost?
I gotta take care of this.
Need something? Can I help you? Never heard of him. Now, are you gonna buy something or just annoy me all day? How am I supposed to know where he is? Yeah, I hope so. I'm not sure that's a good idea. Yeah, you're right. I don't know what I was thinking before. You just won't give up, will you? Yeah, I know Headlock can't stand them. And I heard some of the other Seoka can't either. That boy doesn't know how to keep himself out of trouble. What'd he do this time? He's a customer. You're not here to interrogate me, so let's get back on track. Well, if any place should be terrorized, it may as well be the Emporium. In any case, if you're so desperate to find him, he and his friends are probably hanging out in Warehouse 4 or somewhere near there. I gotta ask, what are you gonna do with him? I have no affection for him whatsoever. He's a good-for-nothing thug, and a boastful one at that. I wouldn't mind seeing him get smacked around and put in his place. But that doesn't mean I think he should be killed. That's one way to punish him. You'll just bore him to death. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a business to get back to. If you aren't gonna buy anything, you better run along.
Do I have business with you or something? And who do we have here? You here for business, or to get your head caved in? Is that so? I'm not just some low-life thug anymore. I'm with the Sioka now. You mess with me, you'll mess with the whole syndicate, and that won't end well for you. Well, it should. All I need to do is say the word, and my Sioka buddies will pay you a very unpleasant visit. So go on, hotshot. Give me a reason why I should leave Tevin and his shitty little store alone. Go on, enlighten me. But don't waste my time. Sure. There may be some better uses of my time. I don't think things would be that extreme, but I guess I get your point. Can't believe I'm saying that. It kills me to say this, but I see your point. Fine. We won't go around to the Emporium any longer. Whatever. Next time, I might not be so nice.
I'm watching you. I'm watching you. You try anything, you're dead. Back off.
Yeah?
Would you care to pick up? All of our items are guaranteed to be of the highest quality. Oh my. Now that is a true relief. I thought I would never be rid of him. I'm not one to get involved with the rabble, so I'm glad you came along when you did. Thank you for your help. I'm not telling you a thing. I've already reported what I saw to security. Stop wasting my time and leave. Your presence is bad for business. There's nothing to tell you. Get it through your skull. Listen, I don't want anything bad to happen. Civic duty? Do you really believe that nonsense? I know what you're playing at. Oh my god, enough! I'll tell you what I know, if it'll get you to leave. I saw it happen. Thomas was murdered and thrown into the ocean. Afterwards, I foolishly reported the incident to security. For my efforts, I was rewarded with a gun to my head and threatened with death if I didn't keep silent. Nah, come on. I'm not risking life and limb to save someone I barely know. There are people that get paid to do that. I'm not one of them, so I simply prioritized my own safety and didn't get involved. A lot of good that did me. Really? Am I not allowed to leave my own shop now? If you really must know, I was going for a walk. Shocking, I'm sure. No. The officer that threatened me was completely different. And the murderer wasn't wearing a uniform. I'd wager that the murdering bastard has a friend in security that's covering things up for him. It was hard to hear over the commotion, but I'm sure I heard Thomas call his attacker Russell and Rusty a few times. From what I could gather, the attacker was after credits, and Thomas refused to give him any. After that, well, Thomas went for a swim. God, no. I've seen him around here and there, but if he ever were to come into my shop, I tell him to leave immediately. In fact, I would never even talk to someone like him. I have no business dealing with petty criminals or Aurora addicts. Where else would someone like him be, He stays at the sleep crates near Madame Sauvage's place. In any case, when you confront him, my name cannot be mentioned. I very much dislike sharing Thomas's briny fate. And with that, I must insist you leave me in peace. That is, of course, unless you'd like to make a hefty purchase.
Hey there, Adventure Explorer. Ready to make high medical? We've got
Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. All areas go to hell.
Hey, buddy. Why don't you throw a few credits my way, huh? Help a guy out, yeah? Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, shit. No, he told me he took care of it. He told me no one would know. Listen, you gotta hear me out. I never meant to do anything. It was an accident. friend, an old buddy in security. But that's all you're getting from me. I'd rather take my chances with you than with him. Why else? I needed some creds for Aurora, and everyone knows he and his wife run that shitty little shop. All they do is rip people off. He was bound to have creds. I got in a fight with Thomas. I asked him for some creds, but the bastard wouldn't give me anything. Things got out of hand. He ended up falling off the upper platform. It was an accident, I swear. Then I called my buddy in security and told him what happened. He took care of everything after that. Hell no, I'm not doing that. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a rat. Listen, I messed up, I know that. But nothing can change what's already done. Just let me go and I'll disappear forever. No one will ever see me again. No one even needs to know I'm alive. Just... come on, just let me go. Oh my God. You don't need to worry. No one will ever see me again. I swear it.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
I need to know, please. Tell me everything you know. I knew it. I just knew that I was being fed lies. Nothing added up right from the start. Neon security. How can they sleep at night and act like my husband's life wasn't worth anything? My husband's killer. Did you find him? What happened to him? Rusty. I believe he was one of the Generdyne workers that would come around and cause trouble. Steal things, vandalize, or the like. They were a rowdy bunch. My husband usually handled the troublemakers and became well acquainted with Rusty and his so-called friends. Vandalism and shoplifting is one thing, but murder? I just never thought things could go this far. So, what did you do with Rusty? Well, I guess I don't much care for what you did with him, as long as he paid for what he did. And about security. Did you find out which officer is behind the cover-up? It's for the best, I suppose. Going after security is suicide for us both. Knowing the truth is vindication enough. In a weird way, I'm... relieved? No, that's not the right word. I guess I'm just glad that I know the truth, even if it won't bring my husband back to me. I never would have figured out the truth without you. I have credits for you here. Oh, you're so sweet. In any case, please know how grateful I am that you helped me. You're the only person to ever show kindness to me in this city. And now that I know the truth, I can try to focus on healing. Thank you for everything, from both myself and Thomas. Such a lovely... All you have to do is ask. I hope you have the most wonderful day.
Fortune if they let us fish for chasm then. If I have to eat fish for dinner one more time.
We have everything you want.
Scram, I'm on duty.
See? I told you. Look at this place. Ridiculous, right?
Why would someone open a mining supplies business on an ocean planet?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can't believe this place is still open. I give it a few more months before this loser packs
Here
it
to
in.
purchase some mining goods?
Don't be such a jerk. We should look around and see if there's something
Welcome,
we can buy.
welcome, my friend. It's been a long time since I've seen a
Wanna
new
waste
face.
your credits? You go right ahead.
Isn't it obvious, my friend? I sell mining supplies of all shapes and sizes, as well as many, many hard-to-find types of ore. Everything I sell is carefully portioned, securely crated, and ready to be delivered right into the cargo hold of your ship. I'm afraid it is. You see, when I opened this shop, I had grand ambitions of creating a mining supply empire on Volai. Yet here I am, only a few years later, pockets empty, and my business on the verge of closure. It is a sad day. That would be a blessing, my friend, but I wouldn't want to impose. Certainly, my friend. Listen to me, my friend. I hear what the people say on the street. They call me crazy for opening a mining business on an ocean world. I was aiming so much higher, hoping to attract these space travelers, passing through the Volai system on their prospecting journeys. It was stupid to assume I could corner the market on mining supplies and raw materials without a solid foundation. And by God, I've paid the price. Listen to me, my friend. I was aiming so... It was stupid to... You would do that for a total stranger? Bless you, my friend. Bless you. I've come up with an idea that I'm hoping will generate a lot of interest in my business. And you were the final element that was missing. If you could bring these flyers to some of the other vendors in Neon, it would explain how we can improve our businesses as a group. Many in Neon keep to their own, and I believe this is why we fail. James Newell and his Merchant Alliance friends are on the right track, but all they do is spend their time complaining, never solving. We must unify, band together, and help each other out. Then, when one of us falls, the others can reach down and help him rise from the dust. In the meantime, we will refer people to each other's shops, perhaps even promote sales together. It would benefit us all. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. You have no idea the weight you have lifted from my shoulders. I appreciate your help. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please, let me know. I hope handing out those flyers isn't too much trouble.
I'm interested in some... your mining gear. But I'm gonna...
You're looking... Hello. Hope you're feeling well today. If you need help, remember Reliance.
Welcome to the Hotel Volai. Welcome to the Hotel Volai. I think you'll be Enjoy your visit to Neon.
Live your best life. We'll be here when you need credits. Our certified technicians will quickly...
Threat to public safety.
Or advanced teller machines. CalBank ATMs are spread throughout the settled systems, so you can do your banking your own way, on your own time. CalBank, where your credits work for you.
Anywhere in the galaxy.
Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. What can I get you?
You know the power of harmony. Each of our unique starship models is expertly crafted by the settled system's best engineers and
Ready to make
designers.
your ultimate discovery? Step through the door of Xena.
Welcome! I have plenty of supplies for your next expedition, and business could always be better. I'll take that. Thanks for stopping by.
If it's too hot to need something. I don't need it. Not interested. Not interested. Always happy to take your money.
Nah, I don't think I want to get mixed up in that. I don't need it. Not interested. I don't need it. Not interested. Yeah. Various employers post jobs to the mission boards for people like you to take up. For example, the Trade Authority pays pilots to run cargo. You'll find them in bars, usually near spaceports throughout the settled systems. Hey, I'm not here to rattle any cages. We get along just fine. As long as I stay out of their business, they stay out of mine. On the rare occasion that I've run into something that's red hot, Ranger Price swings by as a follow-up, we put our heads together and figure it out. It's never really been a problem. You can ask him if you like. Hey, I'm not here to rattle any cages. We get along just fine. As long as I stay out of their business, they stay out of mine. On the rare occasion that I've run into something that's red hot, Ranger Price swings by as a follow-up, we put our heads together and figure it out. It's never really been a problem. You can ask him if you like. Hey, I'm not here to rattle any cages. We get along just fine. On the rare occasion. It's never really been a problem. You done here? Time to move on.
Affirmative.
Not something I'm interested in. Not something I'm interested in. Have a look for yourself. He's never looked better. Had the paint cleaned up, some dings smoothed out of his chassis, and even upgraded his firmware. All thanks to you. Look, I know it's ridiculous to be this excited about having that big old tin can around, but he's still the only friend I've got. Come to think of it, after you took the time to help me, I'd say I've made a new friend. And you're welcome here anytime. Not something I'm interested in.
Reject the offer. May I persuade them or something like that?
I've got more. Sometimes sticks. I wonder how things would have been different.
That's right. Plan. Our proprietary mix of alcohols. So come on, man, Brad. Need something?
Needs to be taken off the streets. You should have seen the look on Dexler's face when we told him. God couldn't paint it better.
I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control. The Freestar Collective's own security doesn't even maintain a presence here. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this entire city.
I arrived in Neon almost, 20 years ago? I had gotten a job at Xenofresh through a friend and started working on the loading docks. After a few years, they moved me up to Kazanbass processing, and that's where I met Rosa for the first time. She was my supervisor, but we hit it off right away. It wasn't long before we decided to quit Xenofresh, get married, and start our own business. We've been in love ever since. Much better, thanks for asking. I don't exactly know what you said to Dietrich, but he's certainly turned everything around. He's really stepped up and taken an active role in fighting Neon Security's corruption. He's even organizing the merchants' meetings with me. Best of all, I think we've become good friends, which is a rare thing to come across in this city, I can tell you that. Here, let me see that. Oh, not a bad idea. You might be onto something here. Thanks for bringing this to me.
Thank you.
Tell everyone you know about our store.
I don't want you to get upset.
If
you have a bit of money to spend, we could really use your business. Oh, he'll be so upset for me telling you this. But it's such a funny story. I can't resist. James and I used to work on the Kazanbass line at Xenofresh. We didn't do any of the Aurora extraction, just dealt with the leftovers. I was a supervisor on the line, and when the alarm went up that it had been stopped, I investigated. I find James inside a storage vat, up to his shoulders in stinky fish guts and blind as a bat. The gut got in his eyes, you see. I had to walk him to the showers, strip his work clothes, and hose him down. When he saw me standing there, he turned bright red. After the shift ended, we went out for a Terra brew and talked. A year later, we were married. Better times. Better times. Stop by again soon.
Accessories for all your acting needs.
I'm just happy the data reflects the work we put in. It's validating.
That a bad place for tourists these days.
You know I went to chef school. This ain't exactly where I saw myself.
Better have credits to spend. What'll it be? No, thank you. Sorry. I'm not in. Not something I... See you around.
Careful around here. Not everyone that stays in our sleep crates are reputable. Sleep crates for rent. It's tight, but it's... If you're struggling, sleep crates are the budget accommodation choice of Neon. It's tight, it's got a smell that's an acquired taste. If you're in the market for a sleep crate, they sadly sell themselves because they're very, very cheap. That they do. It's the families that really get me. And when those families can no longer even afford a sleep crate, well, that's just my favorite part of the job. Good for you. You can at least get some privacy that way. No weird stains, save the ones you spill. And it just so happens we have a deluxe shipping crate that recently came on the market. Built for cargo, redesigned for people. Just the thing for a minimalist like yourself. It's an artist's way of saying less is more. Minimalism is about shedding life's excesses. One night in a sleep crate and your desires, comfort, and hygiene will molt away. Back to work, I guess.
hope you're having a nice day. Welcome to Tranquility, your new favorite spot to refresh. I'm Delilah. Please let me know if you need any help or product recommendations. Is this your first time visiting Ryujin Tower? We must have missed each other then. Feel free to stop by for a chat anytime. You seem like an interesting person, and small talk goes nicely with a good cup of tea. Oh, Tranquility is the Settled System's #1 tea brand. We have a tea for pretty much any occasion, in a variety of standard and unique blends. If you'd like more information, you should visit our sales office upstairs. Let me know if you find something that interests you. Have a relaxing day. It seems like it's so long.
How can I help? I have some excellent weapons on sale today. Well, I'd better be. I'm a Freestar Navy vet. Firearm expertise comes with the territory. I saw more than my share of action with a gun in my hand. Those days are behind me, though. Now I prefer to stay behind the counter and let other people do the gunslinging. Absolutely. We're open for business. Thanks for stopping by.
This is the only... welcome back. Here, have a look. Have a good one.
Look at you. Beautiful.
We've been here an hour already.
You good?
Maybe you should have figured out what you wanted before we came.
Welcome to Enhanced. If you're tired of seeing that same old face in the mirror every morning and you're looking for something different, we can help. Our state-of-the-art machinery uses a patented proprietary technology that can reshape your facial features or give you a new head of hair. For a small, one-time fee, you can enhance yourself and bring a big, warm smile to your brand new face.
Serious choice overload. Plus, it's me, you know?
I'll take a look, but I won't make any promises.
Thank you.
Hey, whatever you choose is going
Please
to
let
be
me know if there's
fine.
anything else I
And
can do
we're all
to
going
enhance
love
your
it
day.
Because you're still...
Is there a type of weapon combat tech won't make?
Just one
I tell you, I can't imagine
I was just going to Calbank. One person said, do I have to be
How many left? 2.
subjected to universal propaganda? But this you may be in the minority. As the message of the universe,
where your credits work for you.
If you're wondering what that smell is, it's...
Terrabrew, enjoy a cup right now. And you deserve the best. Sophistication,
Keep it moving.
space, the perfect marriage. Here at Stroud Eklund, we know the power of harmony.
Please drop and interested in it.
If you have any questions about our spacecraft, don't hesitate to ask. On behalf of Stroud Eklund, I'd like to welcome you to our showroom today. Our company prides itself as the industry leader in spacecraft production. We use groundbreaking technology to give us a significant advantage over our competitors. You can configure your desired spacecraft at any one of our conveniently located kiosks. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to help. Have a wonderful day.
You're out there a lot, right? In space? Just do us all a favor and never turn into one of those spacers. Scum of the galaxy. Robbing, stealing, killing.
Sophistication, space, ready to make your
I used to be an actuary. Now...
Step through the door of Seahart's Outfitters, and you'll enter a world unlike any other.
Thank you.
news you can trust.
I think I got them. What do you call them? Corns?
Edside's a bad place for tourists these days.
Sauvages.
And Savage is interested in it.
Love your fit. It may not... Love the Zona.
Hey.
New customer. Bienvenue. Before you order, I have 2 simple rules you need to know. Oh, this is my place. That means everyone in here is under my protection. You don't mess with them, they don't mess with you. 2. If you're buying drinks, you better have cash. Madame Sauvage does not offer credit. Good? Ça c'est bon? Finally, someone who listens and does what they're told. A rare commodity in Epside. I like you already. So, what can Madame Sauvage get you? Have you come to try velocity, perhaps? Or do you prefer something with a little less kick? You want information? Go read a book. You want a drink? Talk to Madame Sauvage. That's how things work in my place. It's nothing less than heaven in a glass. As though the universe itself was resting her lips on yours. My own personal creation. À tout à l'heure.
Nothing like a velocity after a rough shift at Xeno.
Days are too short.
Welcome. Well, there you are. Honestly, I'm not sure if more business would be exciting or intimidating. But I'll give it some thought. Thank you for bringing this. Thank you so much for visiting me again.
You look kind of hungry. Can I get you something? Welcome to Xeno Fresh Seafood. Would you like to try some trawl? My apologies. If you wish to register a complaint, please fill out one of our comment slates and submit it to our corporate office. Yeah, we're currently out of comment slates. In the meantime, may I suggest you try a tube of trawl? It's won the Voli Benthic Cuisine Award 9 years in a row. Trawl will have you crawling back for more. What? No, I don't think so. Hey, why don't you give me a break? I work at this shop all day, every day, elbow deep in trawl. It's gross. I mean, it totally sucks, smelling like fish paste all the time. It doesn't scrub out. Believe me, I've tried. Look, I can't really talk about this. If they see me talking to a customer about anything but food, I'm gonna get fired, and I can't lose this job. If they boot me out of here, I don't get my employee allotment of Aurora. Just give me a break, will ya? take everything left over from the Aurora processing and grind it into a paste. Yeah, guts, bones, and all. And then they add some kind of oh god, what do they call it? Alginate? Yeah, they say they add that for vitamins. Gross, right? No catch? Hell yeah, it would. Why would you do that? That's cool. You don't have to give me a reason. As long as I get the stuff, I'll be much happier. So, can I get that right now, or...? What? That was kind of a tease. Damn, some people can be real jerks. Now you see why I'd rather be zoned all the time. What? No, I don't think so. What? No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Things have gone
bye.
website lately.
That's nothing.
Maybe we should set up more posts.
Why bother? If they want to tear themselves to shreds, let them.
I have some sleep crate units. Be careful around here.
Nice meeting you.
Private sector. Well, that's where the real money's at.
My sister was able to snag a job at Blue Tower.
So you can do your banking your own way, on your own time.
Ever wonder how the prince...
To ensure you receive the best coffee anywhere in the galaxy. Sarah Brew, enjoy a cup right now.
Pirates use them as for open.
Sophistication and space. The perfect marriage. Here at Stroud Eklund,
Behold, the Emporium, Neon's premier seller of all things incredible and exclusive.
Hey there. Thank you for taking care of that headlock problem. Oh? Well, maybe I'll... Come back soon. You never know what we'll have for sale.
Look, man, have a heart. I can't be...
Hey there, intrepid explorer. Ready to make your ultimate discovery? Step through the door of Seahart's Outfitters, and you'll enter a world calling.
What's up?
Hello, Mac. Don't forget, we sell all types of ramen. Ah, thank you so much, my friend. I believe that this will be a great boon for my business. Thank you for taking the time to do this for me. It is not often to see such kindness here in Neon. Farewell, my friend. And tell everyone we
Let's
have
see,
it's a
maybe
wonderful
you sell
Nothing
something
would make me
more
happier.
valuable items. Not, maybe not.
Thank you again for helping me out with the flyers.
Citizen.
Take it easy.